Oi, she's an idiot. I had everyone running to this position because I was going to test something. I believe it was blue, yellow, green. No thanks. Get my live chat up. Hello, live chat. Hi, how are you? I'm going to save. Because I'm testing something for my main character. I need necklace on. So now my intelligence should be... Yep. Okay, as long as I know the combo, this should work. Tiger's Grace is Dexterity, Raven's Cunning. It said I needed a thing of 20.
Yes?
Alright, this gives me 60 seconds. And if I remember correctly, I need to add the blue vial, add a second, yellow, add a third, green. Prepare potion. And let's see if I got it. Shifting color potion. This should be the correct potion. Now, before I use it, I have a charisma of 10 on my main.
What is it you require?
Plus a permanent +1. So if you really wanted to boost your character in charisma, there is a little cheap thing you can do in the game if you don't mind putting work into the game, is you go up to Mepharels constantly, and you go up to Mepharels, get this potion, create a new save, and you could constantly do that to get your charisma up to +1 every time once you got here. And you could get this boosted to the max of 20 without actually having to put any skill points in charisma. And no, I'm not kidding you. There is a reason why I have Hamid in my party currently. Because I thought he had other items with him too. Also, you know, while I'm here, might as well test that. I don't know why this rearranged. Ah, screw it. I'll figure it out at some point off stream. Maybe after I'm done with this stream. I don't know how long I'm streaming. There should be a book over there, a part of a book set over there, and it's not there. I have to change my party. Go to the adventurers camp. Then leave, because it works like that. Go kill Rylefang. No, I already killed Rylefang. Go to the market district. I think we attempted that too, and it didn't work well, did it? Don't ask me what that was, because neither I know. That was a burp, though. That was me drinking water. This is me talking. This is me waiting for this to load for no reason. Oh, although, my viewers, I do have some good news if you want to hear it. I will, at some point soon, be starting, once I either complete this set or Final Fantasy V, I will be playing one game that you guys will hopefully enjoy. I have been working my way. I finished Dragon Age 1, and I'm almost done with 2. I'm working my way through those 2 games so I can get to Inquisition on a set I wanted to have through my first playthrough. And second one, but I didn't. For the events that happened between those 2 games. So my goal is, in my third playthrough, I will have some mods installed to make like getting money and some other things easier. Nothing that will make the game super easy or well, it will make the game kind of easier, but doesn't really matter. Once I get that ability chain set up, I'm basically invincible anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, it's a cheat. They never fixed it. It's super cheap ability setup if you have your character spec'd properly and have the proper gear on him for a warrior. Basically what you do is you have it so your character generates guard. Your warrior generates guard. Have him two-handed spec, have him go revert, and have him get that last ability. Have that last ability fully powered. When you go fight something that's tough, you only use that ability, and then you have all those potions with you and go pop potion. Pop a potion. Pop potion when your health gets too low. Because you'll have a passive, when your health gets lower, you do more damage. So as that ability eats your health, you're increasing your damage more and more. And you can use that ability like that. It is evil. I went up to one of the hardest dragons in the game and just went like, oh, you're 4 levels ahead of me? You're dead. It's pretty funny. Now, I am going to show you the Holy Avenger in this game. It's not as good as it should have been, and even I will admit that. And we have made the Holy Avenger. The Holy Avenger isn't exactly great. Seriously, this should have been, like, in most games, the Holy Avenger is literally the best paladin weapon in the game. You want to know what's better? Sunblade. Here, I'll even show you what the difference is. 2d8 radiant damage. The only difference between these two weapons, 1 point of damage to hit and damage. That's it. 1 point. The Holy Avenger should have done a hell of a lot more and been a hell of a lot better. Because the Sunblade only cost me like 15k to make. And yes, I did spend time grinding up cash. But that's not the point. I just made the Holy Avenger because I thought it would be interesting to see if they ever fixed it. Because, you know, been a while. It's been a while since I could. It's been a while. Sorry, song in my head. If I really wanted to, I could actually fully hardcore sing, but I don't know if you guys would appreciate that.
As you wish. You call this a challenge?
My current character? No, it's not. Now, I did screw up earlier in my playthrough with the rats. By the rats, I mean the dead rats. You can actually do their quest and do the Brigandier crap perfectly fine And I forgot about that, because if you do the Dead Brats thing, you get Larethar or Tunic. That will be ridiculously good. And I mean, it's type of good. It like will make you go, oh yeah. That lasts for a while. It's actually a really good thing to have and get. Like I said, they could have done, like, you see all this, star mounts, all this type here. They never really got to it. Like, you could have had so much in this game. They could have just kept adding and shit into this game, piece by piece, and just like added things for kits for people to do while they worked on other shit. And people could have made these huge stories with all the type of kits they give them and add-ons and shit. And it's like, don't even make the kits free, just make it a few. What I mean by a few dollars. And you could make maybe a total of 10 to 15 kits at $3 to $4 a piece, with 10 to 15 kits. And anyone who is actually buying this game to play D&D setup, you could actually turn this into a D&D game. And you would make crap tons of money from it, because this actually has a very good D&D base setup. So you give the people the ability to make their own items. So like, for one of the things, put in, just in and of itself, as a complete add-in in and of itself, intelligent weapons would be a huge add-in in and of itself. Put that into the in-game shit itself. Intelligent weapons exist in D&D. Most people don't have them. Intelligent weapons, the more they like you, the better they are. The less they like you, the worse they are. They're intelligent. Literally. Intelligent weapons. They're also ridiculously funny. Like, speaking of which, so you know, like, Drizzt Do'Urden, right? One of his weapons is literally an intelligent weapon. It's a sentient weapon. It doesn't talk, sadly. There's a few weapons that do throughout the game. There's a necklace called the Singing Necklace. It is a sentient amulet. It sings. Don't know what else it does, though. But, so, with the Drizzt's sword, the funniest part about one of Drizzt's weapons is it hates demons. Funny part is Drizzt tends to always have demons that hate him, so kind of works out. So the sword actually likes Drizzt quite a bit. I don't know if he ever loses it or what happens, but it's one of Drizzt's main weapons from what I remember. To the Forlorn Cliffs, people. Ah, that feels good. I have a weird ankle. I'm not sure how long my stream will be today. I've been having... Last night I meant to stream this, but what happened is I got really sick and I had to get stuck in bed for about 5 hours before I fell asleep.
This is where I met Tezzeret, and where we hid from the Duergar. Tezzeret is a drow priestess of Eilistrae, the drow goddess of beauty and the moon, and patroness of good drow. She found me hurt and starving among the caves near here, and she took pity on me. She turned away the drow that were hunting me, and she taught me much about the moon and the gods. Without her, I wouldn't be alive today, much less a follower of Zehani.
Remind me to give that woman a medal when we see her.
Tezzeret had been on the run from the drow for decades. She knew all sorts of bolt holes, small caves, and even portals that led to places the drow and Duergar couldn't find. If I'm not mistaken, there's one nearby. But it has been a while since I was last here. The Duergar make slaves of outsiders they find roaming this area. I had just left slavery in Menzoberranzan. I was in no hurry to seek employment in Grackle Stew. Tezzeret had been on the run from the Drow for decades. If I'm not mistaken, the campsite of which I'm thinking was located behind a magical portal. Tezzeret was able to change its place of origin, so the entrance was never in the same place twice.
Maybe we can summon it. Here, portal. Here, boy.
If I did, I'd have done that by now. We lost touch more than a decade ago. I don't even know for sure that the campsite still exists. There was an attunement crystal that maintained the portals in this area. I'm not sure how it works, but if we can find it, maybe it can direct us to the campsite.
Larethar.
The closer Tassilis gets to the moon tier. I suggest we find that crystal, and do it quickly.
I'll take that.
Not bad.
All right.
I didn't take anything.
Nothing in here. Why?
Nope. Yeah, that doesn't bode well, you know. There's a lot of things that they could have added to this game that would have been amazing.
I had hoped I'd never see this place again.
Be silent, elf. This quest cannot withstand your constant wit.
Speak to Lily that way again. You got that?
Yes!
Javen's kind of a dick. A righteous dick, but a dick.
Take this!
Much better.
Are you exquisite?
Right away. I can do that.
Ah, gotta love Umber Hulks. They're a pain in the ass. Let me see if I remember everything. There's a bunch of portals. That suck. Oh, the funny part, I'm not even using abilities anymore. Me. I don't even have my wolf on. What am I doing?
There we go.
Geralt, come to me. Funnier. My bottom feels wet and warm. No
As
idea
you
what
wish.
that's about. Kinky. Did you know his bottom feels wet and warm? Yeah, this area is one of the few areas that you're really going to want to have this on most of the time, because there's a crap ton of things like this. Look at this. Ogre's Waistband. Lots of nice little goodies hidden everywhere.
Sure.
Now, I'm not sure how my computer is going to handle the other game and this at the same time. Oh yeah, there's something nasty over here if I remember correctly, besides the dretch. Where's my main?
Fall to your knees! How may I serve? At once.
My main is faster.
Curse you!
How did that make you feel?
Yeah, God.
I'd run if I were you!
I failed you. Our thanks for a clean victory.
Of course you failed Lolth.
If you say so.
Ooh. Like I said, lots of hiddens. Basically, you have to search the portals to figure out which one she's in, which means you have to search all the portals, so it's a bit aggravating. Not really much you can do. I still don't know why I get lag during this game. Lag
Sounds
spikes.
like a plan.
Probably research it.
Yeah, yeah.
He is being forced to be good. Lol. God owned.
All right. You take the big one.
A perfect strike! Die!
Why am I still on hill?
Yes!
Yes! Into the dark. An interesting battle.
Boots of sneaking.
Maybe it's been a while since I've been in a campsite, but this doesn't look like one.
We will try another one of these blasted portals.
It's a crapshoot to find it, really. But you do need to search everywhere. And it's actually kind of fun. You can get lost, though. Damn cultists. Ooh, chest.
Hopefully, this will get my point across.
Fine, I'll return to my name.
Curse you!
I'll get rid of the priest. While my other party is able to take everything else on, I killed the priest.
In Helm's name!
Sure,
And sometimes people should hear me sing. Never gonna happen, but you should.
if you say so. What have we here?
Oozbane halberd, ceremonial dagger. Gosh, gosh. This is an area that's a pain. Forget what this is. What that has to be turned to. If I remember correctly, you have to leave one person near it to check, and then there's a whole big thing with it. Dulling Kiras.
What have we here?
Ooh, bracers of ogre power. Not bad, not bad.
By your leave.
What is my main using? Gloves of flexibility. Well, let me check something. One of my weapons is dex based and the other one's strength based, so whichever one I equip,
Right
I'm
away.
doing the same amount of damage. Ironic. I hate gelatinous cubes.
At your service. They are persistent. I'd run if I were you.
heal some people soon. God, I hate gelatinous cubes.
I can do that.
Not gonna fuck with the hook horrors yet. Sorry, there's a reason why I'm not dinking around with hook horrors yet. The hook horrors are insanely tough. The first time I ever fought them, they destroyed my group, and I was wearing the ironclad armor. I mean, like, they tore me apart. I got his staff. Interesting. Yeah, you only had your ass in the rear end of something. See, his staff's pretty good. See, look at that. 1d8 bludgeoning. 2 to hit and damage. 4 int. Jesus, that's good. 4 mages. With still no staff of exploding fireballs. Whenever I get the money to upgrade a bunch, do all that crap, I will. There's a lot you can do, and oh my god, there are some things that are just ridiculous that you can get in that game. Now, what do I want to do? Some strength? Some dex? Yeah, some strength and dex. Bam. Now my ability points. What do I want to dink around with? What was I? Okay, I got that. I have to dink around with that at some point. Couldn't do that. Let's see. How about my woofles? Can't get that upgraded yet. Not what I was going for. And my next thing will be that, and that. And then I'll grab that. And start dinking, well, depending on what level I am. Because it really does matter.
Yes.
Yes?
This fight's going to be a bit of annoyance, for me at least. Charge. Like I said, my main's pretty much a tank. He's a tank at this point, which is good for me. Boom, Riposte. Come at me, boys. There you go. Eventually, when my main becomes even more tanky, I'll have one more thing for him to do. Only one. And that is to rule the world. No, I'm kidding. The last thing I'm going to have him do.
Sounds like a plan.
And there is a reason why I'm searching for that imp.
Yeah, yeah. All right. I'll be laughing if I wasn't so angry.
Some devil is having fun at our expense. Or the foul magic that fueled these portals has begun to fail.
Probably
If you say so.
both? There's something that was a pain in the ass over here, if I remember correctly. Abandoned dig site I'll go into. I remember that. That's where the annoyance was. It was in the abandoned dig site. It was tough.
Sounds like
Interesting, but tough.
a plan. We got this.
What is it you
We'll take my main, because these guys are going to be overpowered soon. Come, fight a real person. These two will fight that. I can take these guys over here. Like I said, Umber Hulk can be a pain. This is why I like Wolfels. Well, Geralt. I always call him my Wolfels because I don't know. It's just my Wolfels.
Good fight.
I actually don't know why I'm calling my Wolfels.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Sure. If you say so. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, yeah.
Before I even head into that area, I'm going to save. Oof, this area can be a pain. But it's a good area. Main. Tank time. Whoa. Oh yeah, this is part of a quest, isn't it?
Anyone over there?
Yeah, she's over there.
Helm's
Is
strength
everyone okay?
is yours.
This I don't remember. Then it should... Oh, I don't remember this. That means I have to find more bodies of the worker. So
Of course.
7 turns.
Right away.
Oh, yes. The view's much better from over here.
This one is broken. We'll try another.
All right. Sure.
The only way is to go past these things. Great.
They never learn, do they?
The reason why I don't like hook horrors is they hit hard. Very hard. First time I fought these, they destroyed my HP. Then they immediately went to her. Massacred her. Then I didn't have any healing and destroyed everyone else.
Hell, your servant thanks you.
Now that Revivify is done, channels divided. I'll get this one finished up. And time to go searching a bit.
Say so. Sounds like a plan. Yeah.
It was already in this area. Now we continue. Alright.
You check the big one.
Curse you!
A lucky hit. Certainly guides my aim.
You guys okay back there? Look back for a split second, everything's dead. Never mind.
Does anyone need healing?
ominous gem. What is that a part of? Okay, so that one is that.
All right.
Look here. This is an attunement crystal. It's what Tesre was using to maintain the portals. This should point each portal to a location, one of which being her camp. But it doesn't seem to be active right now. Someone must have tampered with it. I don't think so, just inactive. I'm not sure how to activate it myself. These symbols on the ground seem to be drow in origin. Maybe they've got something to do with it.
Interesting. Very interesting. Not like I didn't already realize that. Random thing with a puzzle.
Sure. If you say so.
7 clicks.
I suggest we wear gloves when we touch that. Just a suggestion.
Got it. And that one? Have I even been that way? I don't know. Let's find out. That's where I killed the hook horrors. That's gonna be that. Got it. No, that I haven't been to yet.
I can do that.
Back here. The hell is this? Abandoned dig site? I thought I was here at the abandoned. Yeah, I've already been here. Why are there drow assassins here all of a sudden? Oh.
As you wish.
Well, killing these drow assassins.
Fall to your knees.
How dare you kill my companion? Die.
I failed you.
Does anyone need healing?
At what?
Do we have any idea what this thing does?
No, but I do. Mainly because
Yeah.
I've played this game before.
All right.
Guess before I do anything, I'll head here. See if I can figure this out. It says it's 7 turns. Whatever the hell that means. Let me quickly do one thing. Abandoned dig site. Ooh. Sorry. I have things recording tonight, and X-Files is one of them.
Sure.
Death is too good for you.
I'm not even needed with my character. Seriously. With my characters that I have, these guys are just dead. It doesn't matter. They're doomed.
You will bleed for your sins.
I beseech
My main is wrecking crap. This is why I set my main up like that. My main's meant to be a wrecking ball. Still not as powerful as my other main. Jesus, that guy was evil.
Face judgment. You are found wanting.
You are found wanting. For whatever reason, I actually really like that statement. You are found wanting.
If you say so.
Gotta love old-timey insults.
Sounds like a plan.
Death is too good.
The good thing about having my main is because it's ridiculous.
Impressive!
If I showed you guys my main character and how OP he can be, you'd laugh at the ridiculousness of my main. He gets like 3 hits in, dun dun dun, and like per second, and he attacks super fast. It's pretty funny. Just tung 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 tung. See, this is not bad, but right now I'm not doing that for various reasons. Oh, I'll get him that next. Huh? Oh. Oof, still dizzy. You know, the one bad part about dizziness is you always feel like you're either A, falling, or B, spinning. Right now I feel the spinning
over
part.
there. What have we here?
Hmm.
Sure.
What have we here? How much cash do I have? 20,000?
If you say
Alright.
so.
I'll be getting more soon.
Sounds like a plan.
Lead him.
Clean for your sins.
Need some?
You are found wanting. Yeah, I'm found wanting a lot of shit. Better life, actually working health. Quite a few
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
In the goddess's name.
Face judgment.
I don't even remember how big this area is. Let's see. I'll search it all out piece by piece.
Face judgment.
And on my way back, I'll be heading over this way. From over here to
Like it hurt.
this way. First thing, hook horror goes. Once hook horror is dead, move on next. Kill Hezra. You can take it for now. I need to start getting her some damage abilities. She's got enough healing to keep us sustained in battles. That was one of the issues I had originally with the game. I didn't plan for how much health was actually needed, and that can get your ass killed. Because you may have potions, but potions don't do crap in this game for the most part.
What?
Like, I'm not saying they're useless, but you're more likely to be saved by a healer than you are by a potion. Just saying. 100%. You guys kill him, I'll be over here.
Helm, lend me power.
Friends, we survive once again.
Of course we survive, I'm here. That's in farther than I need to go. And it requires a key, which is good. Why am I hearing clicking sounds from my headset? Worries me. For a second I thought it was coming from my ears. Not even kidding. Oh yeah, he has points. Dex full. Let's start boosting his strength. You. We'll get your wisdom up more, and then next we'll work on your charisma.
What's this? What's this? Trap! Nailed it!
Face doom.
Breathe, friends. We survived once again.
Sounds like a plan. Trap ahead. Trap's clear. Yeah.
Attackers!
I destroyed.
I'd expected better.
What have we here?
What have we here? Since I've thoroughly searched this area, except over here, but we'll see. Sorry, having issues with ears. Ugh.
Sure.
Time to get a legendary weapon of doom. Let's see if I can survive this elemental of doom.
That looked like it hurt.
He's strong. Does anyone need healing?
Hey, Javen finally leveled. So you only need one. Wisdom helps, but you're also a tank. Con. That I'll get next. I'll plop 2 into that and grab 1 for this. I'm hoping I'll be tough enough to kill it. Here's the fight, I think. Ah, there it is.
Need healing.
Oh, that had to hurt.
Need healing.
I require some assistance.
You are found. What?
Some healing would be nice. Some healing would be nice. Right away. Fall at last.
Wow, that hurt.
Once more.
Arise!
Oof.
I can do that.
Let's see the weapon I got. Torga's Pyre. That's the one I wanted. It's a light finesse dexterity. And it's evil. Now, I will at some point have to do a check for this dude on my other
Say so.
save game. I might show you guys what he has. He's using Torga's Pyre and one other thing, but I can't remember what it is. Torga's Pyre is a ridiculously good weapon, which is why he's using it. It's really good for two-handed people that are high in dex. The also reason I have high strength is because I'm dual wielding, trying to maximize my damage
Sounds
and
like a plan.
well, everything. My Larethar has been using that weapon for ever. I'll show it to you guys pretty quick at some point.
As you wish.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll keep search up because I have to search for that stupid little jerk off. That little imp guy you want to search for. It's a little mini quest. You have to find him a bunch, which again is annoying.
If you say so.
At one point, he's actually at the encampment for where she is once you get there. But then again, you also have to get there. I could look up where that stupid little imp goes.
Sounds like a plan.
Instead of running all over, but...
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm not really caring at the moment. Like I said, burn damage and everything else they can get. Like, you hit hard with these weapons.
Is everyone okay?
The reason why I keep Defender on my character is because he is now Super Tank. Super Tank, Super Tank, oh Super Tank.
At once.
Once I have my character fully geared with like those boots that I showed you, which are really good boots.
Alright.
Like my character is going to be basically invincible at that point. And I do mean basically invincible. Once you find the imp, I think he joins you. Is he the one who joins you, or is it a different thing that joins your group?
Sure.
But yeah, I do remember bits and pieces with the imp.
If you say so. The portal should work.
Hopefully. At least now we can... Wait. Look over there. Someone's coming out of the portal.
Over here! Help! Let's pray for guidance. Impressive!
Oh, this out the cleric? Oh, no, they don't.
I don't know. I hope they weren't looking for the camp.
I save often.
They must have been trapped on this side of the portal.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah, yeah.
Why is there a tier effigy down here? Oh wait, is this the thing I think it is? Ooh. Doing it. The blind factor is worth it just enough. See, I just have to figure out which portal goes to the proper area now.
This is the place. At least it was. It looks like it's been ransacked. Let's search the area for some clue as to what happened here.
There is a reason why I exited. There is still 2 portals left that you can dink around with, which means there's a whole nother area. See?
How may I serve? Attackers! Shall I destroy
Geralt! Survive, Geralt. We need you. In one of the areas you find that stupid little imp.
Sure. If you say so. Sounds like a plan. Yeah. What's this? You guys don't need this, right?
What did he say his name was? Gilluxney? Give me a sec. Gilluxney. Gilluxney. I'll just take his name then. I really don't want to have to look everywhere for him. Suspicious rat.
All right.
What did he give me? Ring of Impsbane. Actually, that's not a bad ring. Why am I not wearing an amulet? Oh wait, he's not wearing an amulet. Why the hell is he not wearing an amulet? What is mine, anyways? 4 strength. Yeah, I'll take the 4 strength any day. Again, seriously, why is he not wearing an amulet? Brisk amulet. You can use that. It's not the worst, but it's not the best.
Of course.
Like, Ring of Impsbane plus Int. It's not a bad thing. Oh, that feels grand.
Sure. If you say so. Sounds like a plan. Yeah. All right.
That's her. That's Tezzeret. She was my friend and mentor. And now, I guess she's dead. Of course, I will give her the rights of my goddess in hopes that she...
What are you doing? Leave Golgaman alone!
Just what we needed. A Darrow.
Silence, peasant! Don't you know to kneel and avert your eyes in the presence of Ishkin, Lord of the Dark?
I kneel to no man. Sorry. Monty Python reference.
Then I grant you this exception. Just this once. But next time, kneeling shall occur. Now, what to do about your trespasses? Obviously, killing you is too easy, so I think I'll let you live. I was here with Golgaman one day, eating soup and hiding from Durgar patrols. At some point, I commenced an inspection of the portal leading out of here, and I may have led the Durgar right to my secret camp.
So it's your fault Tezzeret's dead. You led the Durgar right to her.
I don't know who this Tezzeret is, but I bet she doesn't interrupt people when they're telling stories. Anyway, they found the camp entrance and stormed right in, stole everything, and killed Golgaman, who is dead. The Durgar demanded something called a moon tear. I knew nothing of it, so I tactically retreated. Golgaman fought back, but there wasn't much he could do. They took the crystal and killed Golgaman.
Tezzeret had the moon tear.
Yes, Golgaman kept talking about how it was our only hope. Its heart had to be cleansed and so on. Golgaman was always talking crazy, until he died. I'd say they took it to Gracklestew. That's really the only place they seem to take anything. They're not terribly imaginative.
We have to get into the Durgar city.
Oh, I can get you in there, easy. But I demand tribute in the form of foodstuffs and water. I'll even open my market to you. Golgaman would be glad to serve you. He has black market contacts and is dead.
I can't abide his treatment of Tezzeret's corpse. But her body is but a shell. And if we're going to Gracklestew, we'll likely need his help.
Excellent! Golgaman doubted you, but I never did. You'll need the attunement stone, though, or else the way out will never open.
You mean the stone for that device over there?
Yes, I stole it from the Durgar to lock the rest of them in. Tired of people marching around in my kingdom uninvited. I hid it away where no one would find it. You should have seen them scurrying around trying to find a way out. Some even tried climbing. Didn't work out.
The portal was Tezzeray's only method of escape. It's your fault she was killed. And it's your fault we're stuck here too.
Still don't know who this Tezzeray is, but I can tell you where to get the stone. Fetching is better suited for peasants anyway. I left it with my good friend Balvish. He likes to eat his picnics out along the western ledges. That way, he can share with all the friendly burrowers.
5 gold says Bolvish is another dead guy.
He should be through one of the other portals just west from here, I think. Which direction is west again? I suppose I could just show you where it is if you're that desperate to have me tag along. Or Goldman and I can leave for your camp right away. There are plenty of living arrangements to take care of, after all. I hope you've brought enough cheese. He's very particular about his cheeses. We'll have to discuss which of your companions will be handling his foot massages as well.
Ishkin is a rogue. He's a funny rogue.
Golgaman is asking, what are you buying?
I love Ishkin. He's funny. Him and Larethar are hilarious together. I think he's crazy. No shit. That's actually a really good cloak. 5%. The gloves? But that's good. What's her cape? Okay. Buying that. I can make back that cash. See, look. Excusez-moi. Fletcher's staff is ridiculously good. Holy Avenger sucks. Look at this. It sucks. And hello to whoever's watching. How are you? Keep those. Ironclad armor I'll keep. Dulling Cuirass can go, though. The +2 charisma is nice. I'll keep that for simplistic reasons. The sneaking can go. Chain that. Comprehending it. I'll keep. Calming Girdle. That can go. Duelist Loop. That can go. Carrying Baldric can go. Ring of Health. That can go. Skill can go. Ember Sash can go. Loop of Skill can go. Band of Precision can go. Impsbane Keeping. Again, good. You get some ridiculously good things. Do you want an old sock? How about a handkerchief? Look at this, I'm at 30,000 already. This is where you start the higher your level gets, the more money you start to accrue. Due to the fact that the better items you get, and the less money you'll be spending. Because you'll start having ridiculous amounts of really good things. I like how 2 Journal 3 entries.
Right away.
should go to camp, actually. I'll do that before I have to head to Grakelsti. Actually, you know what? I'll do that before...
I can do that.
Nah, I'll do that before I have to head to Grakelsti.
As you wish.
Is that it? That's the stone we're looking for. Ha! I knew it. Somebody back at the camp owes hard gold. Of course.
This game. So great. So underestimated. Of course. Like, I really wish they would have done more with this, because there's so much you could have done in this game. It's a wonderful game. It really is. I don't remember. I do need to head to my camp pretty quick. There's a few things I need to do, especially here. Ah, son of a... I'll head to my camp quickly, then come back through this way. There's a few things I want. Can I actually edit my party right now? I don't think I can. Can I? No. Can I edit my party?
I await orders.
No, I can't. Choo. See, I can just go to that Underdark thing instantly. It's not trouble. Although talking to Iskin is always funny. But now that I'm actually here, I should talk to my party members.
How can you serve the illustrious Lord of the Dark? Well, therein lies a tale. I was born fully formed in the coin purse of a Kuatoa named Flibblebloop. No, wait, it was his belt pouch. Either way, I killed him. I wasn't always Lord of the Dark, you know. There were others before me, and there will be others after me. That's how time works. I figured that out. Needless to say, I was surrounded by cracked eggshells and a wall of bones that I called Muro. And it wasn't enough. I had to do something, and I don't remember what that something was. So, I'll tell you this other story. There was one time I was captured by ogres and taken to a forest of myconid houses. Ah, that was a low time in my life. I remember it fondly. Long story short, I escaped from my bindings, slaughtered the ogres single-handedly, and I fed their flesh to the myconid children. I became a mushroom hero that day, moments before they exiled me for also killing myconids. I'm tired. But nap, boy! I desire sleeps. Shh! He can hear you. Or he could if he were alive. What do you mean? It's just a corpse. Why are you acting like it's a real person? Maybe you are demon-possessed after all. I'm playing with you. I found him lying there in that camp where you found me, and he looked like he needed a job, so there we go. I literally threw everything I owned at him, and he never complained. The perfect shop apprentice. Golgaman is asking, what are you buying?
Golgaman is asking, what are you buying? No, wait, I'll take the ironclad armor out. That I could... I'll keep that for now. Okay. You people I can talk to.
What do you need? Would it be alright if we talked about my past another time? I'd rather try to focus on the quest or whatever. Alright, you know where to find me.
We must talk. I cannot abide that Ishkin creature's treatment of my mental. That said, this quest is as much yours as mine, and I understand why we need him. So please. Thank you. In reading, the list says that he was being held captive by a drow priestess named Zinciana. I have never heard that name, but I wonder if perhaps I would appreciate it if you... Yes, he was. I shall continue. Tezzeret. I feel both pain and joy upon remembering her. She was the kindest woman I ever knew. And she was a drow. Several decades
Not all
after I
drow
was
are evil.
enslaved by the drow, I met Tezzeret. She was masquerading as a slave, making plans to liberate us from captivity. By then, most of us were too afraid to dare. But something told me to trust her. And her plan succeeded. I and a few other slaves, mostly human and dwarven, found our freedom. Yes, it was more than I deserved. Tezzeret was a priestess of Illustrae, the drow goddess of kindness and beauty. I had no idea such a goddess existed, but her truth shined through in Tezzeret's every action. She revealed to me the importance of faith, but also taught me how to survive the Underdark, how to fight, to forage for food, to hide from Duergar patrols. Lastly, She pointed the way to the surface world. When I reached the surface, I swore my faith to Sehanine Moonbow and promised to retrieve her relic. In the name of Tezzeret, I have remained faithful ever since. And that concludes my tale. What there is that's worth the telling. I hope that in fulfilling our quest, the Lady of...
What do you need? All right, where were we? After my mother died, I was pretty low. I didn't know how to support myself without taking jobs. But I didn't want to do anything to disrespect my ma's memory. I wound up taking a merchant escort job for nearly nothing. And that took me out near the Evermoors. Along the way, we found this young elven priestess. She was hungry, deeply wounded, but confident, passionate. She joined the caravan and we became friends. She was just getting to know her goddess back then, and I got to see the faith bloom in her. Nothing more glorious in the world than an elf finding her way. Since then, we've been inseparable. We've kept each other safe, and she stopped me from heading back down the wrong path. Dreams wander, and she's likely the best woman I'll ever meet. But we're not there. We're closer than family. Someday, maybe. But, thanks for listening to me prattle on. Now you know me better than my own mother. Like most people. Don't be a strip.
What can I do for you? All right. Where were we? I helped out in the forge as far back as I can remember. Me da said I'd a natural hammer-swinging arm, and that I knew how to center myself to get extra power on the blow. Oh, he was right. He found out how right he was the night we got burgled. Thugs burst into the shop and started tearing up the place, and me da just cowered there and gave them everything they wanted. When the robbers were off collecting their booty, I picked up me hammer and started swinging, took the face off one of them, and the other two turned and ran into the night. From then on, I was the shop's bouncer. Me da never made me work the forge again, and I got it into me head that there might be another way to live me life. I told me ma that I wanted to get out, to see the world, and to learn to fight, and she said, well, you can break people's bones just fine here at home, you don't need to go anywhere else to do it. She said I had to choose, me travels or me family. It wasn't an easy decision. But here we are. You know, I think I'd like to be alone for a bit. I'm sure I'll... Don't be...
The time has come for me to ask for your assistance in a personal matter. I've received troubling reports from the Gilded Eye chapter house. In the wake of your recent visit, many of Jesia's followers have been vying for power. The dissenters disapprove of my traveling with you. They believe me soft, or accuse me of being influenced by demonic powers. And I cannot deny that the evidence is compelling. The sooner we do, the easier it will be to rout this rebellion and resume tracking down your demon and its minions. It would be to our strategic advantage to clear this potential front of enemies. As you will. Yes? What is it? I suppose if we are to travel the Underdark together, it would be well if the two of us came to understand each other better. My youth is of little consequence. Know only that I was a young boy from the southerly reaches of the Sword Coast. My family has Kalishite blood, but we came to these lands generations ago.
Kalishite.
I was raised with a respect for the sanctity of life and the value of righteousness. My father instilled in me the importance of protecting those who cannot protect themselves. So it was that I found myself pledging my service to Helm in my 20th year. It was a glorious revelation to give of oneself
Helm is an
in
interesting
veneration
god.
of and supplication to such a powerful patron as the Guardian.
The sad fact of followers of Helm and followers of Tyr. You have two factions within those two. You have the ones that follow it but adhere to rules and regulations, and then you have the other hand, the fanatics who take it one step further. In the followers of Tyr, there's actually a group of followers in Tyr that are berserkers of Tyr, and all they do is fight people. They go out and kill people. Doesn't matter. They just keep fighting people. Doesn't matter who, doesn't matter where, they just kill. That's all they do. In the name of Tyr. Because Tyr is the god of war. And they're doing his honor. And it's like, that's not honor, that's just bloodlust. There's a big difference between doing war and just killing. Huge difference. Tyr maybe is the god of war, but he's not a god of just wanton massacre. And then there's Myrkul might be, though. Myrkul I could see, actually. But Myrkul's dead. Different story. But with, Helm, you get these crazy followers of Helm that are all like, oh no, you had contact with demons, you must die. Just for being around a demonic presence, you have been corrupted by demons. No. One of the funnier things is the people that have the most righteousness get led astray. Perfect example is Erebeth de Tilmarend, who is a paladin. Ridiculously tough paladin. Who was also my first gaming chick crush. First. She was led astray by love and her own righteousness.
I quickly became squire to Rochelt Panagrin, a knight of the Order of the Gauntlet. Rochelt mentored me in the ways of battle and in the doctrines of Helm. It was through his teaching that I learned the true meaning of taking up the sword for the Guardian. And it is through his loss that I became who I am. Indeed, his screams, his corpse, these I shall never forget. Rochelt and I rode out to battle at Helm's Hold to stop an invasion of devils from establishing a foothold on this plain. We fought fiercely to defeat the fiends, but my mentor and I were separated, and I saw him disappear beneath an onslaught of infernal flesh. By the time the battle was over and I reached his side, he was unrecognizable. The devils had taken all that made him Rochelt Panagrin and turned him into a lifeless corpse, defiled and desecrated. To this day, I cannot forget the image. The split cheeks, the crushed skull, the collapsed and sundered chest. No, it is more than that. It is unforgivable. I have devotions to perform. As you will.
I saw you speaking with Lydia. I have seen this list of hers with the names of drow slaves whom Tezzeret hoped to save. And
I am a diviner and a spy, my friend. Lady Zinciana is a high priestess of Lolth. It would amuse her to keep a moon elf slave. She would lavish him with gifts and praise and take it all away at the slightest provocation. She ministers at the shrine of Lolth at Undok. I'll happily mark it on our map if you and Elidia want to confront her. Of course, anything. Let me continue my story. Our trip through the Underdark has stirred memories long forgotten. Memories of my brother and I fleeing, and our sister pursuing. Tasilis protected me the best he could until I reached the age of 20. By then, my mother's dishonor over my continued survival had reached a dangerous level. And my brother decided that we needed to abandon Menzoberranzan. We fled through the Underdark, unsure where to go or whom to trust, our sister seemingly moments behind us at all times. We both honed our magical abilities, and we used them to remain undetected. We were on the run for more than 30 years before our sister finally caught up with us. We escaped, but barely. And my brother decided that our talents alone were not enough. He began to seek out darker protection. Tasilis sought out a powerful patron, giving himself over to the study of dark magics. I could sense Belafos's abyssal influence coursing through my brother from the beginning. He became rougher, meaner, more impatient, more unpredictable. Eventually, I came to fear him. Still, I confronted him, and he nearly killed me in his rage. I fled, searching for a way to the surface, and I fell into the arms of Bragan Death, who promised protection in return for service. And here we are. I am who I am, and Tasilis is who he is. Neither of us will likely change the other, and so... No, I truly do not. I suppose that defeating Belafos could free him from service, but the brother that saved me from a sacrificial death... It has been... A moment of your time, if I may. Perhaps you've heard of Benyago Kurth, the High Captain of Ship Kurth in Luskan. I have received a missive from him, and I'd like to share it with you. My friend, it has been too long since we spoke, but I do not forget those whose actions have helped me in the past. The time has come that I repay a debt long past due. I have information regarding the whereabouts of your sister, the Lady Talistra. Should you find yourself interested, contact our mutual friend Valag. He will facilitate your reunion. Yes, she was. My past with Talistra is complicated. But when High Captain Kurth decides to pay a debt, one does not let that offer dry on the vine. I haven't met with Valag in a long time, but he is a friend from far back. If he is to be the agent of Benyago's favor, then he will make his presence known, likely in the Underdark. If we have a moment to breathe on this quest, then I would be very grateful for a chance. In the meantime, is that I have filled you in on It has been...
Well, I have to head back up to the surface anyways. And I was gonna check out his skills. So, Gilded Eye Chapter House. Then I'll head back to camp. Because I'm going to take Larethar with me. I just want to see what this guy has. Because depending, it could make a huge difference. He doesn't have good gear on him right now. Yes, he has a weapon called Slashy, and he has a weapon called Stabby. Legitimately acquired boots. Now, let's see. We'll go to abilities. Scoundrel, Thief, Assassin, so he gets Assassin too. Arcane Trickster, Lord of the Dark. At least that's what it's supposed to do. That's funny. Dark Ritual summons a horrific creature from the depths of the subconscious taking physical form to do the master's bidding. The creature will match up to level 6 until defeated. The creature equal to the intelligence modifier. Okay, I might have to dink around with this guy, because Cursor is good, but this sounds just funny. Give me a split second to do something. I need to go to the bathroom and get myself some more water. Alright, on my way back. Alright, let's get him set up and see what he can do. So, since I am going to... That literally will all have to be applied to int. I can reset him whenever I want. Doesn't really matter. We'll just see how he goes. Hide I don't care about. Mouse being weird. Wait, he already has Misty Step? Ooh. We'll get him assassin skills. Few other things, but first things first. If I'm going to use him instead of Larethar, that's the first thing I get. Now, instead of assassin, we'll dink around with some Lord of the Dark skills. leave it at that. And Marshall, 1 point into that. Scoundrel, don't care about thief. Nimbly dodge out of the way. This is red dragon's fire, blah 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 blah. Okay, that wouldn't be too bad. Slippery mind and there we go. I'm more interested in his other abilities. I'll dink around with actually having... Neverwinter Wood? No.
Of course. Right away.
I need to get him some better armor and shit. So I have to look around for shit like that. Where's my Basset? There it is. Ooh.
I can do that.
The reason why I have that guy spec'd as he does is he's not as tough as some of the other people. I really wish you could take that, because it looks like it would be a beast sword. Considering it's on its own altar, you know?
At once. Of course.
Yeah, I have Javen in my party, so I guess they're in the dungeons. Well, back down to the dungeons, I guess. What? Maybe check over here. Hey, dude, over here. I'm curious about this guy to see actually how good he is, so I'll go grab him some gear at some point pretty quick. Really should have got the honorary dead rats thing. That thing's beast. I feel like a fool for not getting it.
All right.
I realize my main's pretty fast. It's actually really fast.
Right away.
So they're going to be in the prison. And then I'm going to have to save them. Got it. By the way, those 2 dogs I saved are the dogs in my party. The ones from down here.
I can do that. As you wish. At once. Of course.
For Helm!
A well-deserved victory. Right away. I can do that.
By the light of the moon!
As you wish. An
Is too good
interesting battle.
Helm, your servant thanks you.
At once.
Be ready, companions.
Of course.
In the goddess's name.
Right away. I can do that.
Otyros, Leonin, in the name of Helm, what has happened here?
Apologies, High Commander. We have failed you.
It was Maros. With your absence, that snake has undermined you. He claimed that you had joined the demon spawn. And yet now, I see that not all his words were lies.
They speak true. We have common cause. The defeat of Belafos the Mad.
Belafos. The demon's timing could not be more disadvantageous. We tried to rally those who remained loyal. As you can bear witness to, we were defeated.
As I said, it is Maros Carter that runs the chapter house now. He holds swift trials, followed by swifter executions, for those who refuse to pledge service to him.
How strange to hear such words coming from such as these. But it is good.
Come. It is time to leave your cage and take back our guild. For Helm!
For Helm!
As you wish. At once.
Javen, Tarmakos, welcome home. Jessia knew you were soft, Tarmakos. She understood your convictions, didn't go far enough. And now, because of your inept crusade, Jessia is dead. And you have allied yourself with her murderers. I smell the demon's touch on you, High Commander. I have taken your order from you. Save your lives for those who are feeble-minded. Your blasphemy ends.
I'll make sure these two guys stay alive. Good, that's Jaden.
Stains the halls of our chapter house. But I believe we have excised the poison from within our ranks. Helm does not rejoice in senseless slaughter. Perhaps I should leave rebuilding to those whose hands are not slick with the blood of Helm's servants. Few people in this world are truly innocent. But perhaps I have much to contemplate, many prayers to make. Thank you for helping.
Of course. Right away.
I'm not a bad person. I'm just a person that kills people. Quite a lot. Mainly because they attack me. Sorry about the swishing. Keep having severe dry throat. From taking too many medication. Well, I'm the only one watching me now, so never mind. I am this is 3, all I shall die.
I can do that.
Sorry, being kind of bit insane myself. I've lost my mind quite a long time ago.
As you wish.
The funny part is, like, with most of the gods in the realm of D&D, most people don't realize of how many have super fanatics in their ranks. Like, one of my favorite fanatic groups is for... Oh, what the fuck was that god's name? It wasn't Merkel. Merkel's a dead god, but still a god, technically. He was a primordial titan. Who was it? It was one of the lesser known gods. And that group just was like completely insane. It was funny as hell. Although I think the funniest one has to be, let's see if there's a good way to explain this. Really should have done that dead rats thing. Waylaid. Of course I was waylaid.
For help!
Hey! Come step right here! Got it! Ah!
I need to get him better gear. I have some in my,
Anyone hungry?
Helm favors you.
What was up with those traps, though? Seriously, Jesus, that hurt. Guess I can try that one, too, while I'm here. I'm mainly here to try and find him some gear. I have some in my chest that I maybe could give him, but I don't have a chest piece. I haven't had a good chest piece. The best one you can find is the honorary Dead Rats tunic, which I fucked up on getting. At least that I have found so far.
At once.
Grabbing him that. Why haven't I equipped those on people? You. You have the... Oh, wait, you're using Demon Ward. Never mind. Demon Ward's good. Really good. Could sell that, technically, actually. Give him Cloak of Evasion. I like that one better because it constantly heals him, which is good. Keeps him alive. Longer-ish. Assassin's Belt actually might not be too bad for him. Then I need to get him some weapons. Again, I'll have to check to see what I have. I'm using most of the good weapons I got, so that kind of sucks.
Of course.
We'll try this out before I head to my, yeah.
I
don't understand. Oh,
You...
Ma...
Oh, I've... Oh! Oh.
You would...
He...
For help!
My dear. No. That...
I require some assistance. Death.
Womp.
Heal me! I'm dying! Heal me! No!
Smiles upon me.
My toes coming off!
Face judgment!
Someone heal me! Right away.
Even with him being as crappy as he is, Rick, he survived.
It's over, Madaleth. I've won.
I should have known better than to try and...
Not another word. I should have let you suffer an eternity in Mount Celestia for what you've done. But
We'll be together one day, my dear. I'll wait for you.
we did it. We finally got this.
Oofed. That sucks. Pull some crap out for him. Need to get him some other stuff. Some dex things. I have some dex items I can give him too, actually. Could make him pretty decently powerful. Wouldn't be too bad. He's just like Larethar, though. He gets easily.
I owe you an enormous debt of gratitude for what... The Infernal Stone will be safe with us. I know it. Never again will it fall into the hands of an evil creature like Madalith. Indeed. I feel there is little you and I can't do together. We make a fine team. Let me continue my story. I had met up with rangers in the Ardeep Forest. They taught me all kinds of things, not just how to track and hunt, but also the secrets of nature's predators and prey. The Ardeep became home, until the elves of the Eldrith Valuthra found us. They had sworn to clear the forest of all humans, to return it to its natural state. We had a tiny problem with that, so we fought, and as things tend to go with elves, they won. They did. We had to split up in case the elves came hunting for us. I disappeared into the Neverwinter Wood, surviving on my wits and my wiles, until the day Bellamy found me. He told me of the Burning Dawn. He said they would train us, equip us, pay us, feed us, and it sounded too good to be true. But I could tell my dear brother was sick and starving, and so I agreed to join him in the Order. Yes, almost. My mentors in the Burning Dawn saw something in me that no one else had. They began training me for leadership. That's why I was in the other caravan, and that's why I was captured rather than killed. Our captors noticed the others deferring to me, and assumed I was the field leader. They threw me in that cell and tortured me. Thank all the gods that will listen that you arrived when you did. I would still have made my escape, but would I have survived the attempt? Well, yes, I can. But even a sly young woman such as myself can only do so much to charm a castle full of zealous knights. I would have taken many out before I fell, but Josiah, I'm afraid there isn't anything else of interest. You've bled me dry, so to speak. Come back any... What can I do? Why return to the past when... Come back any...
What you have done for me, the very man who ordered your loved ones... I am unsure now. I have sworn to protect this world from demons. Whatever may come. Whatever we may be required to do by our respective oaths. The most valuable words are never easy to speak. Those of friendship, honor. As you will.
Javen's not really that bad of a guy. He's a bit of a dick because...
Perhaps another time would... As you will.
Because he believes wholeheartedly in his quest. That's the issue. See, the Burning Dawn leather tunic is not bad. It's not great. Okay, let's go to armor. Weapons? Titan's Maul. Gwynen's Blade. Dexterity. 1d6. Slashing. Acid. That's not bad. Renthor's Captain Saber. Not bad either. Tauren's Blaze. Actually, that would be pretty decent. Holy Avenger just sucks. Gazalot's Mace. Still kind of sucks. Now I need to find him 2 rings. Got it. I mean, a ring in one. We'll just see.
How can you serve the illustrious? Why? Shh. Well, she does she? Well, tell her I will gladly bury Golgaman on second thought. Not even then. No, not even the baleful eyes of... You know what? Take it. Golgaman was acting strange anyway. Yes.
Have you spoken to... Thank you. There is nothing... Thank you. I will perform... The Lady of...
Mm-hmm. Quite profound.
Put away. Do I want this? Or put that one away and have him use those two. I do like him. He is funny. I don't remember who I was using, but at the time I had Lydia and she was beast. Like I could show you who she was in my party.
This is the place. If we find the shrine, we'll find Lady Zinciana. Be wary. This is Drow territory.
Meh, fuck the Drow. Hey, you. Got something for you. So that's what was going on. I would rather have you use those two because they're better. Now I'll have to figure out some more shit for you. I need to get you some better boots. I have a few. Somewhere. I think they're on Larethar. Yeah, they're on Larethar. I'll have to scrounge Larethar for some shit for you. I'll do that next time.
I can do that. As you wish. At once.
Right. No, all right. Done.
Done. Grakishler, I might actually grind up a crap ton of cash after my stream. And I mean a crap ton. I actually have no idea how much. Because he actually ain't bad.
You are found wanting.
Why is there a lizard over there?
Dogs, I failed you.
Was that all?
Apparently, they sucked. Just saying. They really sucked, comparatively.
All right. me. Right.
I remember why I had him in my party. He's funny. Something just touched me! Oh, I'm gonna search this whole place out. I always do all side quests and shit. I think Valag is in Krakow too. Good trap!
Got it!
I love crazy characters. One of my favorite characters was a character from, was Grabnar. I never had him in my party because I absolutely hate bards, but God was he funny. He says he found a Wendersnaven flute. He has nothing and it sounds like he's just humming, but weirdly enough, his tunes have gotten better.
No, all right.
For Helm!
I failed you.
For your sin.
Look at how tough he is now. Why isn't he using the summon thing? Ooh, ripped hood. That's good. If we can find a few more pieces, it'd be better. And if you're wondering what I mean, there is a reason. Those turn into something, which is also good.
Yes!
Done. Yes.
Thralls are weak before my charms. They will die. Die. I do love Torga's Pyre though.
Right.
It will do an autosave before I get to the end. However, I think this is a hidden... There? Hidden something? Nope.
No, all right.
Oh.
For Helm!
I'll have to get him some stuff. I'll take a few things from Larathar in a bit for him. Let me look up where that other piece is of that helm. I think it's a really good helm. Don't exactly remember.
The air ripples with foulness, dear Ceric. I abhor the presence of interlopers.
I will deal with them, mistress.
It's him. It's Ceric. Ceric. What has she done to you?
I know that voice. Echoes from the past. Love and hatred. Such hate.
Rescue me? For nearly a century I've been the faithful servant of Lady Zinciana. There is no rescue here. For me, or for you.
Ceric, please, remember. We played together as children. We picked flowers and climbed trees. We made promises to one another. The kind that only foolish children ever make.
I remember. Before the raid. Before
the Drow took us and made us into slaves. You can do this. Zinciana may be your mistress, but I am, and always have been, your friend.
Ceric, dear, my patience wears thin. Deal with them before I am forced to bloody my own hands.
No, I can't. I remember. I remember you. And you, mistress. You killed my family.
And thus ends our working relationship, elf. Say your goodbyes to your friend. You shall perish together.
Pretty sure I won't. You know why? Because my character's a lot tougher than you.
Ceric, my dear friend, I am so sorry.
I do remember you, Lydia. We were not allowed to play together. And then the Drow raided us.
Yes. It is all my fault, dear Ceric. The raids, the deaths, all of it. My penance is nothing compared to my crime.
I remember what happened. The Drow attacked us. We never knew how they found our village or why. But they set upon us like animals. They killed many. And those they didn't kill, they captured as slaves. Zinciana took me. And she treated me well enough. Like a favored pet. But my family fought. And for that they died slow deaths. You are very kind, but I need to take some time. The Underdark has been my home for a century now. The Drow, my family. Illydia, I imagine you seek forgiveness and reconciliation.
I can help you, Ceric. With Sehin...
Perhaps, one day. For now... I would be most grateful.
I wish things would...
Now, thanks to you and...
In the name of Sehanine.
Actually isn't bad, but it's not great.
Cheese? Is anyone in there? Yes.
Cheese? The moon is made from cheese, Gromit. Let's kill whatever happens. Die, Lolfman.
Maybe next time we could go single file?
Of course.
Right away. I can do that.
And here is where we part ways. No place is safer than any other for me. As long as I avoid the Drow, I should be as safe as I can be. You have given me a new life, Validia. I do not know what that will bring. I want you to have this. It belonged to my mother. When life becomes...
Should you ever need anything, I will do what I can to provide.
I love us. Still can't get that? Lol. Doesn't matter. I'll get this. There was something I was gonna get. What was it? I did giant for various reasons. I should have picked aberrations, because that's the main thing you... Or something. I don't remember. There was something I was going to do. What was it? Wasn't that. Wasn't any of those. Damn well wasn't any of those. Something I was going to go learn, wasn't there? I'm trying to find it. I am not seeing it. Huh. I got my riposte up. Nature. Oh, I was going for ensnaring armor. That's one of the things I was going to do. Okay, that will wait for next time. That's what I was doing. There we go. I'll probably upgrade that too. Let's go to my camp. I have no idea what that chest is like, but if we lose the selling shit, we lose the selling shit. It's not the biggest of deals.
Golgaman is asking.
Shortest sharpness really isn't that bad. It's actually quite a good sword. It's just not very useful for the most part. Ooh, Sarik's ring. Well, there goes my Lupa dexterity. Because this is like 5 times better. Seriously, it's really good. Look at that. 4 armor class. I have 31 AC right now. 31. I'll keep that.
At your service.
I'll put the stabby.
How can I help? There is nothing more to tell. The lady...
Why? Why does he always have a succubus painting? Someone please tell me. I need to know. I have to get the grackle still. Which means I am now going to be going through the last parts of the Underdark, which is the Underdark Descent. I don't remember where you get that armor. It was ridiculous armor. I'm not talking about for me, I'm talking about for Lydia. I can show you the armor if you guys want. It's on my other character. It's ridiculous. Maybe Ishkin was the guy I had instead of Larethar. Waylaid, okay. What? What's attacking me? Drow? Ah, Duergar. That's not exactly great.
Now is the time for
Bleed for your sin. Our thanks for a clean victory.
Anyone else feel that? Right.
Did anyone else feel that? Right. I love him. He's funny. Funny to look at. Tired.
No, all right. Done. Yes.
Be strong, in Helm's name!
That's interesting. Gonna look up to kill them or not. So I was correct. Just kill them.
As you wish.
Oh look, we collapsed in a whole blah blah blah. We're just too powerful. Oh, fuck off. I'll kill you.
All right.
You weren't... They're thinking them so tough and powerful. They never met an adventurer like me yet. Did you know they once were adventurers like me? Until they took a sword through their face. I like it how they have everything trying to kill it except me, and I took basically 2 out myself. Although, does Javen have a decent amulet? No, he does not. Hey Javen, guess what? There you go, you got an amulet. Here you go, you get a loop of expertise.
The wall looks
Be tempted by the riches of the Underdark.
Let me.
Oh, yes. Is it worth it? Who thinks this would be worth it? Crystal Aegis is good, though.
Right.
Everlasting. Okay, it's a trap. Or in the words of me, it's a tarp.
How'd I get in here? No, all right. Hey, come step right here.
Hey, come step right here. Ooh, cheddar. You found yourself some cheddar?
Done.
Apparently I found a pearl.
You might want to stand. This hasn't happened yet.
They were clearly no match.
What? Done.
Once I get those boots, though, it's going to be ridiculous. I might put on the everlasting armor after I get the boots. There was another armor I had. That was pretty ridiculous at one point. I'll have to go look through my armor. Everlasting armor.
Hey, come
decent,
step
though.
right here.
Come step right here.
Piece of cake. Trap. Done.
is too good for you.
Trap!
Perfect strike!
Face judgment.
Yes!
I failed you.
In the name of Satan. Be strong.
The sinners have fallen.
All right. Right. No, all right.
If I have a boss up here that's that boss, that's a Drow Priestess boss, I'll be laughing.
At once.
Fall to your knees! Exquisite! Curse you!
Companion, survive. You killed it in him. You killed it in him. I will destroy you.
Anyone hungry?
Maybe I am hungry. Probably not hungry enough for that, though. Gotta be 17. Life. A beacon of hope. Meh. War. Radiant Pulse. Divine Smite. Protection. Martial. Archery. Does she literally have everything I want to? So far, that set's kind of looking like a set that's going to be for Javen here.
Done.
Paladin setup.
Yes.
Tankish Paladin setup. Healing received, or is it done? Healing performed.
By the light of the moon.
Curse you!
There's actually quite a lot of decent strength weapons out there, which is why I'm doing a dual focus.
There we go.
God, I hate it when everlasting gloves.
All right. Right. No, all right. So, did you hear it? Nah, neither did I.
Did you hear it? Ah, neither did I. Confused.
Impressive! Impressive! A perfect strike!
If we got a secondary torque Pyrex, that'd be pretty ridiculous. How did he fail lockpicking this?
I'll get it. Yes.
Seriously, he has
Still
max.
a long journey before we reach Gracklstew. Once we get out of this cave, we should find a place to rest.
Cheese?
You travel with caution, but with purpose. The barely comprehensible directions of an insane Derro. Your only guide through the fetid caves and glowing fungal forests of the Underdark. The moon tier beckons from the Duergar city of Gracklstew, but your band grows weary. Lies tear at the foundation of your fellowship, while uncertainty nips at your heels. How far will the Gilded Eye go to hunt you? Is your every step preordained by the works of Tasilis Chafir and the unthinkably powerful Belafos the Mad? The shadows seem to writhe this deep inside the world, and you move over crags and catwalks, through caverns and alongside underground lakes, until the City of Blades looms massive up ahead. Your band stops to rest in the sight of those imposing, emotionless ramparts, and as the camp is set, your mind wanders once more. In the silence of rest, you find a different kind of peace.
Alright, after this, I will be ending the stream.
Wake up, you flailing beast! You're scaring the wolves! You were thrashing around in your sleep. The trail boss thought you might need to be brutally murdered. Tell me about it. I keep dreaming that the world's gonna end. Of course not, you blasted wretch. That fool halfling is dead and rotten in the ground. Now get... Maybe you should be asking him that. It's not really me place to speak for the Master. Aye, unless you want... Now get going.
Of course.
May the gods have mercy on us all. No, this is not your time.
Right away.
Fine morning to you. I was just feasting on the entrails of these innocents, all in a day's work for Bellaforce Deathbringer. I was searching for wasted souls, and I heard these people praying. As you know, I have a bit of a temper. There, I hear the glorious screaming of abandoned friends, the crunching of splintered bone. Nightmares? No. This is your soul, burning, screaming for relief, begging to be devoured.
No, it's not.
Wrong. Try to protect your friends back at your camp. You will see what comes of them in the end.
I have buried Golgaman as you requested. For... Renaming him would be too expensive. Why? Shh. Yes.
I have buried Golgaman.
Golgaman?
Pretty sure you didn't, boy.
How can I help? The lady...
What do you need? Why return to... Come back any...
Talk to these people.
What do you need? Would it be alright if we talked... Alright.
Yes? Perhaps another time. As you will.
Alright, alright, alright. That's it for Underdark for now. I'll travel to Grakelstø, Lydia, Javen, and Ishkin. After this, once I get there, I was just gonna save and end the stream. Control Grim. Of course, headset, of course.
I can do that. Let them come.
God, I do way too much damage.
My blessings. We survive once again.
Still don't remember where you get that. I know where you get the boots. They're found during this chapter. Still need to defeat Belafos the Mad, though. Grakelstø. Man, I'm hungry.
Welcome to Dark Lake District. The only place in Grakelstø that non-Duergar are tolerated, except for us Darrow. See, I told you I'd get you here. A minor feat for someone of my ability. Pay attention and you may learn something. Now, you're looking for that moon tier thing, right? Probably an Overlake hold. That's where I'd keep it if I were a king. Which I am. Of the dark. The only...
Can you get us past the gun?
We should speak with Omar and Nut. There. I give the up. Now.
Alright. Save. Thank you all for coming. I hope you had a wonderful time, even though no one spoke. And later on.